Also, the sake of my two podcasts, we are live on not one, not two, but three. You remember that landing camp? We don't have just one, not not three, but two new campers today. He's so stupid, but like so funny. I might talk about him in the next episode, but we're not talking about him today. We're talking about the scammies. Now, before I even begin, I didn't watch any of it. I only saw a glimpse of it, and that was Sabrina Carpenter, Queen. And, I don't think it's worth it now. I don't think it's worth it. Because because there's no, I don't, well, let me get my words together. I just was about to expose the one person we're talking about in this episode. So, the one person in this episode that we're talking about is Ariana Grande. And how she was scammed. And I'm going to share my screen, so that's why it's going to be, that's why we're going to audio and video today. I'm sorry for the wind if you guys hear that, but it's the wind in the background. I feel so pumped up when I'm recording an episode. I missed this when I was podcasting. I missed the rush in the feel of getting ready to record an episode and rehearsing my line. Well, I don't have any lines because I'm not doing a scripted show. Because I do things off script. And guess what? I got one play. I got one play on the last episode. Not on the last episode, but one play on this podcast overall. And that's adding up to my impressions, guys. Whenever you watch someone's podcast, whenever you do anything to anyone, whether you interact with anyone, you're making the podcast grow. You're making them grow, and you're making them shine. This is especially this is especially when you have um what's it called? When you don't like people but you still interact with them. Also, pro tip, guys, if you don't like the person, just keep scrolling and not track. That was your tip of the day. It's supposed to play clapping. It's supposed to play clapping. I don't know if you'll hear the clapping, but every day. I think you guys heard that. I actually can't tell what you guys hear. But that's why I have to watch this whole episode back. So. But yeah, that was your tip of the day. Cue the clapping. I really don't know if you could hear that. I actually really don't know if you could hear me clapping. Because you can hear that, because I clap really loud. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting distracted. But yeah, that was. Thank you for giving me one play to whoever did that. It probably would have just been myself. Because really, who's watching this? I'm just doing this for fun, not for kicks and giggles, not for money. Although that would be nice also. That is why I'm live streaming it on Twitch and I'm live streaming it on YouTube just to get it more. Because the thing with Riverside, it lets you connect these social networks. It didn't let me connect them because I wasn't premium, which sucks. Because we have raised such a standard when it comes to getting the blue check. We have raised such standards, and it's really making me mad. Like, you have to do kicks and flips to get a blue check. And you get kicks and flips and pay for a blue check. And for regular blue checks, you just have to pay. Like, that is so annoying. And the people with the blue checks are mean, rude. They're mean. And my button hurts because I'm sitting for too long. But yeah, they're mean. They're rude. And they're most likely not going to care about you. And they're most likely having AI art. So don't get discouraged about, you know, the AI art, the blue checks. We're all human with the same blood and the same skin. And when I say the same skin, I'm not talking about color. I'm talking about the skin. We all have skin on our bones. It doesn't matter what color, you still have skin. Okay? I just wanted to get out of the way. What did I go? Oh yeah, the scammies. The scammies, the Grammys. The reason why I want to talk about it is because I think the Grammys and the scammies, I think the Grammys slash scammies are a big scam. Big scam. Reason being, there are two reasons. One of them, Beyonce has got 4 Album of the Year nominations. One of them has been snubbed. I never listened to Cowboy Carter. I just wanted to comment on that. Then we have Ariana, who has a bad relationship with Grammys. So obviously, they're gonna be biased. They're real biased. They're real biased. But if it's like Taylor Swift who did that, they wouldn't they wouldn't care. They wouldn't care that they'd still give her. If Taylor Swift called out what they did to, I forgot his name, but there's a whole Twitter thread about that I'm going to say in a second. But, like, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Now, I'm not saying any race is involved, but if Taylor was to do this, to or to stand up to the Grammys, things would have twisted very differently. They would still give her a Grammy, though. I never watched a full award show in my teenage years. I did when I was little because I didn't know who any of these people were. I didn't have business knowing whatever people were. I didn't want to know. I was obsessed with My Little Pony, my phone, Minecraft, and Insanity by Circus P. That was my obsessions in middle school, in early middle school. So I didn't pay attention to award shows. I still do it now, but for a different reason, and it's because of scams. Now, this person, I'm really, I'm going to say this. I don't want to totally expose who they are because that's profiting off of their tweet, but I will show you the thread in question. But it will show the name. Just know that I'm not doing this to profit off of them. And like whatever they said. This was evidence to my plan. This is evidence to what I'm trying to make here. That's it. So yeah. There's nobody in the chat right now. But since I'm live streaming, I can look at the chat. Like I said in the last episode, it's like a full screen. Oh, also, I'm on season 3 now. Yeah. But now all my other older episodes are being reordered. Or like they lost the count thingy. I also want to add on Apple Music, it sorts out season 2 and season 1. So yeah, they Spotify totally took all the episodes and just took all the episodes, every season 1, unlabeled. Everything is unlabeled. I have to label them all over again. I'm not going to. I might for some episodes, but I'm not gonna waste my time. I'll do it once we get to 100 episodes. Then I'll do it, which might be because 10 episodes, 10 episodes. Then I can lie and say I have five seasons with 10 episodes in it. No, wait, 10 seasons with 10 episodes in it. That would be so bad. But before we even get started, let me clear some things. Before I posted the fan casting episode, let me talk about what I'm going to do for this episode. Now, I record everything, and then I post it the next day. And if it needs any edits, I don't edit, and I won't really care that much. Which is why my videos happen to be so poorly. But I will, maybe not, whatever. I will schedule this post to be tomorrow at 12. Because I did just post the fan casting. I'm recording this the day that I posted the fan casting. So this is all recorded after I posted the fan casting episode. So if you're seeing this on February 5th, hi, hello. You're watching a February 4th recording. You're watching a recording that happened yesterday. But all in all, I thank you for watching this podcast. I truly couldn't have done it without you guys. I got 8 followers already. If we can boost that to 10, I'll be forever grateful. I even consider posting this on Facebook, which is kind of scary because I only post Bible quotes, and anything out of that is kind of, I want to set apart some social media away from posting my podcast episodes and have Facebook be godly. Soon, I'll post the quotes on my Twitter. We're going off topic. We're going off topic. What was I about to say? Oh, yeah. So, before I even posted the fan casting episode, it was 48. 40, yeah, 48. And I was like, all the old episodes in 2020, all the old episodes of 2021, 2022, 23, any, because, my videos, my episodes aren't, they aren't separated by year. I don't know how to put this, but I don't, I don't I don't label the seasons based on the year that it came out. I'm labeling based on how many episodes I made in that one, how many episodes I made in this one. So, actually, I do post it. You know what? This is pissing me off. I don't know how to speak. I don't know how to speak, so forget that. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm splitting them all into the years that I posted, which I just said I wasn't going to do that. But, you know, it's really hard to articulate some words sometimes, especially when you don't even know what the heck you're talking about. So, let's stop dilly-dallying and get to the scammies. The reason why I'm making this episode is because Brittany Broski, again, the queen, by the way, Brittany Broski has met Timothy Chalamet. The level of fame that you would have to be to meet Timothy Chalamet, I doubt that he would care if you're famous or not. Because that's the sweet boy he is. But first he met Harry Styles. First she met Harry Styles, Brittany Broski. Which, I was like, hey, I saw that in another video. She looks so familiar in that video. And that was her. That was her this whole time. I didn't even know. So she met Harry Styles, and then she met Timothy Chalamet. Oh man, there has to be a level of fame. Like celebrities don't go out and meet people. I don't want to believe the fact that celebrities will say hello to me when there's a famous person standing next to me. Especially if they know and they like the famous person. I would I would absolutely I would absolutely dislike the fact. Because like we all have a bad attention span, but it would make my heart shatter to see Timothy Chalamet actually waving to me when instead he was waving to someone more famous than me, and we're like not even centimeters apart. That would be my 1 minute chat. I apologize. It was my mom. She wanted me to taste some soup. I mean, you know, but like I said, I'm recording, and I don't want to even sound rude. It's just like when you're busy and recording someone, you can't just interrupt them and just bust into the room. That's why I always say to knock. But I love my mother, so I don't know whether to be mad or not. But that's not the point. What was I saying? It would be heart wrenching. That is my personal underworld. That would be my personal underworld. Or my personal nightmare. If Brittany Murphy was sitting right next to me and we were talking. Even her, she would have noticed if I have another friend and we were both talking. I'd I'd break down and Brittany Broski came and talked to my friend, but didn't even acknowledge me. I'd break down. But if she did acknowledge me, I'd break down also. Do you see how hard it would be to meet a celebrity? Especially someone hot, too. That's just me gooning over that. Especially someone attractive. My God. I'm bent out of shape. I'm not in the perfect shape to meet Timothy Chalamet. I'm not in the perfect I'm not in the perfect shape to meet Brittany Broski. I'm not in the perfect shape to meet someone simple like Corey X Kenshin. I'm not in the simple mindset or mind frame. Do you know how crazy? Oh my goodness. Like, oh. Being someone as simple as a YouTuber all the way to a A-list celebrity, that's that can make your skin crawl, and not in the ill, disgusting "I saw a bug and now my skin's crawling" type of way, but in the "OMG, I'm about to fall out of my skin" kind of way. I'll talk about meeting a celebrity in another episode once I gather all my thoughts of what celebrity I want to meet. But starting from YouTubers to A-list celebrities, top of my list is Brittany Broski. no matter what. Tyler list is Brittany Broski, but the others, I can list you five: Sabrina Carpenter, Jacob Elordi. In my last episode, look at that. Uh, Alexa, Zendaya, Tom Holland. Oh, he's not in order, by the way. Timothy Chalamet. I farted. Or Andrew Garfield or Ryan. See, I'm. It's like I want to fall out of my skin. Like, you know that episode in The Amazing World of Gumball where Carrie brought Darwin and Gumball to this haunted house, and Darwin and Gumball drunk both of them drank the potion, and their skin fell off and turned into ghosts. And when they turned into ghosts, that's how I that's how I feel right now. This episode is probably going to be titled "Celebrities." When I named it in Riverside, Grammy is Scammy, because I'm not even getting to the point of Grammy is Scammy. We're not getting into the meat and potatoes. We're off topic. With all my episodes, but that's not the point. Last thing, and then we go into this topic. Yeah, I would freak out. I would freak out. If Ariana Grande saw this, I would freak out. If oh my goodness. No, wait, wait, wait. I just remembered something. Chat, I just remembered something. If anyone's in the chat, I just remembered something. Whoa. I remember this Instagram. I forgot her name, but she was at the the Golden Globe. Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, Miley Cyrus, Zendaya, with a engagement ring, engaged to Tom Holland, Andrew Galiente Garfield. I just remember, you know what? Let's pause for a second. This is about the named celebrities and Grammys, because I need to show you guys something. All credits go to the person who made the video, of course. I'm not trying to steal it. Well, I'm also trying to pull a Brittany Broski because, she shows videos on her screen. So let me share this. Let me get something up real quick. Okay, guys, I found a video, and it's mute because of the music, and also I got a copyright claim, so I'm not trying to risk none of this. So, chat, take your eyes to this. It's gonna take your eyes to this. It's mute. Alright. There's Ari. That's her, Haley Bailey. That's Ariana and Miley. I don't know who this chick is. Here's another one. Mute again. Adam Sandler, obviously. We will. That's Selena Gomez. She's in. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Last one. Timothy and Kylie. Timothy and Kylie. Brittany Broski talked to Timothy and Kylie. Nicholas Chavez. Jung Hae. Alright. Alright. That's it. But did you see that? Did you see how nervous she was? That's me. That's me. I wouldn't even stand. I wouldn't even stand if I met someone as gorgeous as Ariana Grande, as sexy and Can we just talk about Andrew for a minute before I'm gonna have to make a whole pocket episode about the scammies later on because I have so much to talk about with these celebrities. They're famous. They're really famous. But I'm so angry that I can't talk about that because I gotta get my mind on track and also my butts. I don't want to be sitting here all day. But Haley Bailey, Haley, Haley, hey Haley, if I could meet you, if we could exchange numbers, I would like to talk to 3 people that you've met. 1, Andrew. 2, I didn't share my screen at that time, but I also saw her, me and Charlie D'Amelio. Babe, babe. The things you do when you go around the world. The things you do when you get outside and do something. You might be lucky. You might not be, but you might see a celebrity. It's like catching Pokemon. Like Pokemon Go. Catch them all and get their phone numbers. I can just imagine me sneaking up on, just hiding behind barriers. I wasn't even invited, but just hiding behind it and taking little pictures, and then later getting sued because you're not supposed to do that. But anyways, you know what? Let's get to the point of this. I found a thread about the Grammys, and I already think the Grammys are scammy because they gave Taylor almost every Grammy. How many Grammys does Taylor have? How many Grammys does Taylor Swift have? 14 Grammys. 14 Grammys. Compared to Beyonce's, I'm not showing my screen enough. 35 awards. 35 awards. But like, it's not specific of how many Grammys does she have. So I'm just gonna assume that's like 4 or 5. But I'm gonna look up who has the most Grammys. Ugh. Goodness. I'm so overwhelmed, man. This is a good cry. Oh, she has 35 Grammys. I feel stupid. 35 Grammys? Hmm. But I still stand. I still stand. Because most award shows, most music, MVAs, I'm thinking MVAs. Well, that's just been the whole point of, that's been my first point of the whole episode. Taylor has won so many NVAs. The letter M as a monkey, VAs. That's crazy. That's crazy. How many times did Taylor won VMAs? Not MV. What am I talking? Am I drunk? 30. 30. Wednesday's wins means she's up to a record of 30 VMAs over her career. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. VMAs. Not Grammys, VMAs. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is honestly psychotic. That is honestly asylum accepted. Sorry, I don't know what sound just made. But, like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, insane. But it doesn't apply to the Grammys, so what was I going at that point? The second way I think any award show is scammy is because they're biased. They're always biased. I'm speaking for the Grammys because I have proof on the Grammys, but Golden Globes, VMAs, they're biased. And I don't like biased people. I may be biased myself, and I do apologize for that, but I don't like bias that much. Unless they're creative with me. I don't even know what that was. But yeah, to prove this, I'm showing a Twitter thread. And we're going to read all of them today. No stone will be untouched. And we're going to be reading this today. It's by Eternally179341. It was posted on February 1st. Go follow them. I'm not just sharing the info because I want you guys to ignore it. I want you guys to follow it. So, okay. Let's begin. And then I'll have my thoughts. The Grammys have always been snubbing Ariana since the beginning. She never really got much recognition. Ariana Grande wasn't even nominated for Best New Artist. What actually led to their fallout? Let's begin. Ariana had the best year for a female artist in 2018. She just won the VMA Billboard Music Award for Woman of the Year and was the biggest artist of all the time. The 2019 Grammy nominations dropped in. No Tears Left to Cry wasn't nominated for anything. God is a Woman got nominated, and Sweetener was nominated for the Best Pop Vocal Album. The Grammys had conversations with Ariana to perform. She wanted to perform 3 songs, but they didn't let her. So she pulled out and chose not to attend. The Grammys invited Mac Miller, that's the guy who I met, who died. Mac Miller died. This is so sad. The Grammys invited Mac Miller's parents to their show that year. Keep in mind, Mac Miller just died and his parents were mourning his death. In Grammys night, Ariana won her first Grammy for Sweetener. Can you believe that the Grammys didn't give Mac Miller anything, like anything at all, other than inviting his parents to the show, so knowing fully well he won nothing? You invited the parents of a nominee who just died, and you knew you wouldn't give him anything? This is disgusting. I love his eyes. That is disgusting, actually. That's not as much disgusting as it is weird, because why would you invite someone? Why would you invite someone's parents when you know the person that the parent, when you know that the person didn't win anything? They invited his parents to humiliate him. I agree. And we're going to read the speech too, because I really want you guys to know how weird and shifty these Grammys are. Ariana went online and clocked them. She insulted them for laughing and humiliating his parents at their show. I'm reading all tweets. This is word out. Trash. They invited his parents out. No. Black Air Force. Listen. Every person that is every visible username that you guys see, they have nothing to do with this except Ariana. So ignore this first one. I'm not gonna read that one because you guys see it. I'm not trying to expose anyone. I'm just trying to expose how bad the Grammys is. Y'all invited Mac Miller's parents out and you didn't give him an award. Are y'all dumb? At Recording Academy. Ariana. This is what I meant. Karen was gonna have a green suit made. He slept in the studio for 2 months. Whew. After the show, the Grammy producer, he's ugly. He looks like, first of all, before you even go, he looks like Santa Claus. He looks like if Santa Claus just got fired by God. Because, we don't really know how Santa Claus got hired or fired. I just know the origins of Santa Claus for some extent. And I know that God probably fired him. And this is him. After the show, the Grammy producer she had issues with, Ken Ehrlich, lied about Ariana and said she didn't attend because it was too late to make a performance. Hmm. Lied. Let's just lied. And by the way, I want to make it clear I'm not an Ariana. I'm not a big Ariana fan. I'm a Melanie fan. A big Melanie fan. I wish they collab. That would be sick. If all my favorite artists like collab, like one made big collab, and for my birthday. But we're not here to talk about that. We're focusing on the Grammys. Let me see how many minutes I got. Like, not minutes, but I'm 39 minutes. And it's showing a whole screen. I love that. I love that. Okay, let's continue. Ariana responded, defending herself, and she said that she could pull a performance overnight, and he was lying. Let's read this. Here it is. Too late for her to pull something together. I'm not reading this whole thing. I've kept my mouth shut, but now you're lying about me. I can pull together a performance overnight, and you know that, Ken. It was when my creativity and self-expression was stifled by you that I decided not to attend. Yes, Queen. I love that the show is exactly what you wanted it to be and more. I have for 3 songs. It's about collaboration. It's about feeling supported. It's about art and honesty, not politics. Not doing favors or playing games. It's just a game, y'all. I'm sorry, but that's not what music is to me. There's a lot to say. There's so much to say. Anyways, after this drama, the Grammys held a grudge because they thought she would keep quiet and let them mind her head, but nah. She looks so pretty here. I love her tattoos. Let me have a laugh. Let me like that, cause like that's like hilarious. But this tweeter is right. Like You can't just pull something over their heads without them noticing. And we all know that sometimes a lot going to bat lying, whatever. At the 2020 Grammys, Ariana got 5 nominations. The Grammys invited her family and her friends. They made her perform last to keep the viewers engaged, and they made sure not to give her anything. This was a big problem. Wow, okay. See, this is bias. What I'm reading here is bias. Not from the Twitter, but from hold on. I apologize. I had to mute myself because I was about to eat something, but let's continue. Thank You Next was the album of 2019. It was a moment in time which cannot be forgotten. The Grammys did this to humiliate her. Anyone that goes against them apparently gets nothing. All because, and that is showing a bias. That is kind of showing a bias here. And I said it in the beginning. If no one goes against them, they get what they want. Dolly Parton is trending. Doomsday is trending. I didn't see that. I mean, it did, but I ignored it. Months later, Deborah Duggan, former CEO of the Grammys, exposed them. Yes, saying that they rigged the votes to make Ariana lose multiple times, and they are biased. Biased. I still posted to the Twitter chat. Diamond was right down there, by the way. Crazy. It was crazy. Let's read this. Pop bass. According to the former Recording Academy, President Deborah Duggan, No Tears Left to Cry by Ariana Grande was originally supposed to be nominated at the 2018 Grammy Awards for Song of the Year, but was replaced by a rigged song that did not have enough votes. Rigged song? What was it? I wonder, what was the song that they replaced? Make You Next with. Beautiful, by the way. Former Recording Academy CEO Deborah Duggan reveals Ariana's Thank You Next was initially nominated for Song of the Year at the Grammys, but rigging of the votes resulted in another song with low votes to take its spot. What was the song? What literally was the song? Never watched the Grammys, but what was the song? Whatever. Ever since then, Ariana chose not to ever attend their ceremony every year because it's clearly a waste of time, and if she does, she's going to be humiliated. What is good? Time skip to 2024. The Grammys invited Ariana to perform Yes and in January, but she refused. Good! The Grammys paid her album Returns on Time. See, when it dropped. See, they're sucking up to her. They're sucking up so she can come back and be humiliated. They're trying to suck her up so they can spit her out again. And I don't like that. I'm really, really nervous to see that happening to Beyonce. Because I read in the comments that it happened to Nicki. And it's going to be a repeat cycle. Sorry, guys, let me just fix. There's something in my teeth. Like I said, this is sad. I don't like that. Stop being biased. Grammys. Beyonce's probably gonna, you know, it's gonna probably happen to Beyonce because it happened to Nicki, it happened to Ariana. Now it's happened. Now it's probably gonna happen to Beyonce. I don't know if this might be true, but I hope it doesn't happen to anyone else. They made her perform in a Zoom call where she sang "We Can't Be Friends" for some kids that wanted to join the industry. Look at that. And she looks great while doing it. The 2025 Grammy nominations were announced, and they only gave her 3 nominations. After all the praise they gave the album, they snubbed her again. The general public, including me now, was mad. Several publications called them out for snubbing her. She looks flawless in every video. Publication that Rolling Stones calls out the Grammys for snubbing Ariana Grande in the pop category and all major categories. Eternal Sunshine is the sleekest album Ariana has ever made, measured and concise without sacrificing character. I really liked Eternal Sunshine too. I listened to it on Apple Music. We can be friends. We Can't Be Friends, a true masterpiece, wasn't given any nomination. It was the #1 hit and has surpassed 1.2 billion streams. It wasn't even nominated for Best Music Video despite being the best video from 2024. This is crazy. Also, I want to add, if you guys aren't a U fan, you might not get this video that much. But this is Penn Badgley, the guy that played Joe Goldberg in You. There's a whole lot of stuff I want to say about some of these. I love that. I love him. I love her. Eternal Sunshine, which was easily her best album and the best album of the year, wasn't nominated for Album of the Year. And there's proof that this is the best album, but there is a little bias. But there is some proof. So, various insiders report that Grammys were backing around to perform at their show, but she refused. They even made a post on their Instagram praising her and Wicked, not because they care, but because they want to get her to perform at their show. They are evil and selfish. After everything, they had the audacity to ask her to perform. Really? That's ridiculous. What we can all learn from this is the Grammys know she has talent, but they don't want to acknowledge her hard work because of something that happened 5 years ago. So it was their fault. That's what's crazy. I'm gonna stop sharing, but there's more. There's actually more. Excuse me. I was drama, Ariana started getting snubbed at many music awards shows. That is so stupid. And it was obvious that someone is paying for this to happen. I'm very sure someone was from the Grammy board or the producer she had problems with. Anyways, Ariana went back to acting. She's been getting so much praise and awards for her hard work. This is why we also support her because currently she's the most disrespected artist in the industry. There's a lot more in my opinion, but yeah, she's now officially Ariana. I give this diploma of disrespected artist to you because you graduated in the artist industry as a disrespected artist. You're seeing this man. His name is Ken Ehrlich. He is a Grammy producer that for Nicki Minaj blackballed from the Academy. He's doing the same thing to Ariana Grande. He has also had issues with her other artists, and after he did, they lost their nominations. He's bad. Wow. This is what Nicki said. I pissed off the same man Ariana just called out for lying. Grammy producer Ken Minaj wrote on Twitter. I was bullied into saying staying quiet for 7 years out of fear. But I'll tell my fans are real, and that goes of hashtag Queen Radio. These are the truth. The statement wasn't responsible to a fan who tweeted her confusion over why Minaj had never won a Grammy before. Nicki Minaj has been on top of her game for way too long to have had a Grammy. She wrote, I don't know what white man from the board she pissed Woo wee. Alright. That's it. This is me right here. This is what's following me. I know the Grammys were somehow rigged because they never did this to Taylor Swift. They gave her everything. They didn't even nominate my girls Ariana and Melanie once. I don't want to show this one because mind you, it was Billy that took ours to win. All he sees Taylor on State Pass. I think it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's it's so every system in America, including the award, is flawed. It's so flawed. There's nothing good to come out of it. Nothing. This thing is so flawed. It is so sad. And it's ridiculous. And I don't like it at all. I'm thinking about Penn Badgley. I'm sorry. It's so hot. Sorry. And the beard making Joe. Oh, I watched this video on Joe and Penn. Joe Penn was asking Joe questions. You know what Joe reminds me of? Nicole from Class of '09. This is a big accusation. That's actually a big accusation. I actually don't want to say it. I actually did say it, but I don't want to explain why. Because let's just say this: they're both sociopaths. They're both sociopaths. They're crazy. They they have done some crap that no human would call normal. That would be crazy if someone were to change Joe a into like a sociopathic girl. That would be Nicole, a sociopathic teenage girl in the 2000s. Wait, we're going off topic. Grammys and Scammy. I don't even know what I'm about to call this episode. Whatever pops into my head, it's just sad. But yeah, it's crazy how, you know, people don't realize how scammy the Grammys is. And the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. It's right there. But I will give it justice. There are some singers that I'm glad the Grammys give awards to, like Sabrina, I think Charlie. I didn't watch it last night. The night that we didn't watch it. Cause again, scammies. I watched the nominations. Ariana didn't win any of it. She didn't win any of it, even though she was nominated. I think. I have a vague memory and I didn't watch the whole thing. But the proof of the pudding is it's scam. It's flawed. It's sad. I could think of 10 better award shows to go to. The Golden Globes. And it's not only just the Grammys. Like, from every award show, she's not getting nominated for. That is very, very sad. But, like, on the brighter side, she's doing bigger and better things than what that old man can ever comprehend. And I mean this in the nicest way possible. They want her back. They're going to have to give her all her Grammys. Not even. Pay her. Pay her more money than she already has. Give her all the money. Give her all the Grammys. Stop blacklisting her. It's so sad. And very confusing. You give Taylor all these rewards, but everyone else gets less. She probably has more. You just saw when I read out the results of how many awards she got. Yeah, she has a lot of awards. She won 30 times in the VMAs. And in 21 awards. She wins 7 VMAs. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve it, but if she were to stand up to how hypocritical and how evil the Grammys were, she would have faced the same treatment Ariana did. And she probably cares. She probably cares. Nicki Minaj definitely cares. Man. But like, imagine. Imagine what would happen if Ariana and Taylor switched shoes. It would have done the same thing to Taylor. All in all, just like don't let awards change your personality. You can get 1,000 awards, but it's all because of your hard work. Not because of some personality, not because they like you, but because of your own hard work. That's what people should be awarded from. That's why Ariana deserves another Grammy. There's even more. Wait, let me see. I farted because I'm angry. Let me show you this. Let me show you this real quick. Because this goes to all award shows. All award shows now, to me, are flawed. Don't ignore this one. AI overview. Melanie Martinez has been nominated for Best Visual Effects for a song Void. She'd never been nominated for anything else before. She never won anything for Portals. The MSA. She, you know, she did a lot. She won a lot. She was nominated, but not for Portals. And I blame the public for this too, because people are asking you guys to stream Portals and stream Portals, but none of you guys want to support her in a new era. I'll talk about her in the next video, in the next episode. But there's a lot. Should I just name this whole episode award shows are scammy? Because all of them are. They're flawed. Yeah, I'm just gonna rename it that. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been on and on for almost an hour. It's 59 minutes, as I see here. It's almost been a whole hour. And I'm gonna be real honest with you right now. There's a lot more that I could say. There's a lot more that I could say, but I don't have the information to say it. I really want to say that I'm inviting more people to the show. I want to say that the award show is not flawed. That there's something in the award show that makes it at least, but there's proof in the pudding that it's flawed. And I don't want to believe that. But I know this. I'm never going to watch an award show again. Have you also noticed that no K-pop has been awarded? You know what, Rosie? Never mind. I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and I'll see you all in the next one.